Prepare for the athletic games. We bring you our epic story, Julius Caesar!
Say my name! Caesar! Louder! Caesar! Caesar! Louder! Caesar! Yeah! Yeah! Caesar! 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 Peace! Let the games begin. On your markers. Get us, set us. Beauty. Go Mark Antony. 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 Go Mark Caesar, my lord. Forget not in your speed, Antonio, to touch Calpurnia. For our elders say the Baron, touched in this holy chase, shake off their sterile curse.
I shall remember. When Caesar says do this, it is performed.
Set on! Go Mark Antony! 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 Caesar! 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 Yes! Say it! Caesar! Louder! Caesar! Yes! Caesar! Louder! Caesar! Caesar! Peace. Bid every noise be still. I hear a voice shriller than all the music, cries Caesar. Speak, Caesar is turned to hear. Beware! The Ides and March! What man is that?
Soothsayer bids you beware the Ides of March.
Will set him before me. Let me see his face.
Fellow, come from the picnic. Look upon Caesar.
Oh. Oh, what sayest thou to me now? Speak once again. Beware the Ides and March!
Beware the Ides and March. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, he is a dreamer. Let us leave him. Pass!
Caesar! 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 Caesar!
Will you go and see the order of the course?
No, I am not gamesome. I do lack some part of that quick spirit that is in Antony. Let me not hinder, Cassius, your desires. I will leave you.
Brutus, I do observe you now of late. I've not from your eyes that willingness and show of love, as I was wont to have.
Cassius, be not deceived. Vexed I am. I mean, like, well vexed I am. Brutus with himself at war forgets the shows of love to other men.
Tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face?
No, Cassius, no. For the eye sees not itself, but by reflection, by some other thing.
'Tis just, and it is very much lamented, Brutus, that you have no such mirrors as will turn your hidden worthiness into your eye.
Into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius, that you would have me seek into myself for that which is not in me?
Caesar! Caesar! Caesar!
What means this Rather enthusiastic shouting. I do fear the people choose Caesar for their king.
Aye, do you fear it? Then I believe you would not have it so.
I would not.
Yet I love him well.
But wherefore do you hold me here so long? What is it that you would impart to me?
Well, honor is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you and other men think of this life, but for my single self, I'd lief not be as live to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born free as Caesar, so were you. We both have fed as well, and we both can endure the winter's colds as well as he. For once, upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shores, Caesar said to me,
Darest thou, Cassius? Now, leap in with me into this angry flood and swim to yonder point.
upon the word, accoutred as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. Oh me. The torrent roared, and we did buffet it with lusty sinews, throwing it aside and stemming it with hearts of controversy. But ere we could arrive at the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sing!"
Oh, I see. Help me, Cassius, or I sing!
I, as Anus, our great ancestor, did from
Aeneas.
I, as Aeneas, our great ancestor, did from the flames of Troy upon his shoulder the old Anchises bear, so from the waves of the Tiber did I, the tired Caesar. And this man is now become a god, and Cassius is a wretched creature that must bend his body if...
It wasn't me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't me.
He always says that. Where was I?
A yard away.
He should carelessly, but not on him.
Yeah. Another over-enthusiastic shout! I do believe these new applauses are for some new honours that are heaped on Caesar.
Why, man, he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonourable graves. Men at some time are masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in the stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Brutus and Caesar. What should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounded more than yours? Write them together. Yours is as fair a name. Sound them.
Brutus.
Caesar.
Brutus.
It does become the mouth as well. Weigh them.
Way!
It is as heavy. Conjure with them. Brutus shall start a spirit as soon as Caesar. Now, in the names of all the gods at once, upon what meat doth this our Caesar feed? I'll pick it up later. That he is grown so great. Age, thou art shamed. Rome, thou hast lost the breed of noble bloods.
Cassius, what you have said, I will consider. What you have to say, I will with patience hear, and find a time both meet to hear and answer such high things. But for this time, chew upon this. Marcus Aurelius Maximus Quinius Junius Brutus would rather be a villager in Redditch than repute himself a son of Rome under these hard conditions as this time is like to lay upon us.
I am glad my weak words have struck but thus much fire from Brutus.
games are done. Caesar is returning.
Caesar, 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 Caesar.
Yes! No! Antonio!
Caesar?
Let me have men about me that are fat.
Fat men.
No.
Fat men. What about him over there?
No, too skinny. I need fat.
What about this gentleman here?
No, I need a defensive wall of blubber around me.
Him.
No.
Sorry, madam.
Yond Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Fear him not. He is not dangerous. He is a noble Roman and well given.
Would he were fatter. But I fear him not. I rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I fear. For as always, I am Caesar.
Caesar, 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 Caesar.
Peace. Antonio, come on my right hand. For this ear is deaf. And tell me truly what thou thinkst of him.
Caesar, 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 Caesar.
And so it is. Cassius, I will leave you for this time. Tomorrow, if you please to speak with me, come home to me, and I will wait for you.
I will do so. Until then, think of the world. Well, Brutus, thou art noble, yet I see thy honourable metal may be wrought. For who so firm that cannot be seduced? Huh? I will this night, in several hands, in at his windows throw, as if they came from several citizens, writings, all tending to the great opinion that Rome holds in his name, wherein obscurely Caesar's ambition shall be glanced at. And after that let Caesar seat him sure, for we will shake him, or worse days endure.
Good evening and welcome to Romanium Headliner at 6 o'clock. Caesar to be crowned dictator in perpetuity. Senator Simba banished. Rupidius Murdoch, not fit to be senator, says Brutus. Thank you for watching. Pax Romana.
Who's there? A Roman? Casca, by your voice.
Oh, your ear is good. Whoever knew the heavens many so?
You are dull, Casca. You look pale and gaze about to see the strange impatience of the heavens. Now could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this dreadful knight, no mightier than thyself or me in personal action, yet prestigious grown, and fearful as these strange eruptions are.
'Tis Caesar that you mean, is it not, Cassius?
Let it be who it is.
Indeed, they say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king, father of the fatherland, dictator in perpetuity! Oh!
Sorry.
And he shall wear his crown by sea and land in every place save here in Italy.
I know where I will wear this dagger then. Cassius from bondage will deliver Cassius.
So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
What trash is Rome? What rubbish when it serves for the base matter to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar? But, oh grief, where hast thou led me? I perhaps speak this before a willing bondman.
You speak to Casca, and to such a man there is no fleering telltale. Hold my hands.
bargain made. Now know you, Casca, I have moved already some certain of the... some certain of the noblest-minded Romans. Sorry about that, kids. to undergo with me an enterprise of honourable, dangerous consequence. And I do know by this, they stay for me in Pompey's porch.
Pompey's porch!
Pompey's porch.
Stand close to all, for here comes one in haste.
Too close?
Too close.
"'Tis Cinna. I do know him by his gait. He is a friend. Cinna! Where haste thou so?
To find you out. Who's that? Metellus Cimber?
Arr. No, it is Casca. One incorporate to our attempt. Am I not stayed for, Cinna?
Yes, you are. Oh, Cassius, if you could but win the noble Brutus to our party.
Be you content. Take this paper, and look you throw it in... Take this paper, and look you throw it in... Come in. Take this paper, and look you throw it in at his window, where he may but find it. This done, repair to Pompey's porch.
Pompey's porch!
Repair Pompey's porch.
No, to Pompey's porch,
Two of them.
where you shall find us. Is Decius Brutus and Trebonius there?
All but Metellus Cimber. I will hide, and so bestow this paper as you bade me.
Casca! Sorry. You and I will yet ere day see Brutus at his house. 3 parts of him are ours already, and the man entire, upon the next encounter, yields him ours.
Oh, he sits high in all the people's hearts, and that which would appear offence in us, his countenance, like richest alchemy, will change to virtue and to worthiness!
Ah!
See, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yes, Casca. Come on!
It must be by his death. And for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general. He would be crowned. How that might change his nature. There's the question. Almost like I was hit by a stone. Oh, what's this? Did you throw it? That's how you do it. Brutus, thou sleepst. Awake and see thyself. Shall Rome, etc. Speak, strike, redress. Thou sleepst, awake and see thyself. Such instigations have often been dropped when I've took them up. Shall Rome, etc. Well, thus must I piece it out. Shall Rome have a bypass? Shall Rome have a park and ride? Shall Rome stand under one man's rule. Rome! What Rome? My ancestors did from the streets of Rome the Tarquin drive when he was called king. The King Tarquin. Speak, strike, redress. Am I entreated to speak and strike? O Rome, I make thee promise. If the redress will follow, thou hast thy full petition at the hand of Marcus Aurelius, Maximus, Quinius, Junius, Brutus. Since Cassius first did wet me against Caesar, I have not slept. Between the acting of a dreadful thing and the first motion is like a phantasma or a hideous dream. Is not tomorrow now? You going? It's good, this bit. It's not tomorrow now. Are you coming back? All right, settle. Is not tomorrow now the Ides of March?
Bam, bam, bam! Good morrow, Brutus. Do we trouble you?
No, I've been up this hour, awake all night. Know I these men that come along with you?
Yes, every man of them, and no man here but honours you. And everyone does wish that you had that opinion of yourself which every noble Roman bears of you. This is Trebonius.
He is welcome hither.
This Casca.
All right.
This Cinna. How do? And this Metellus Simba.
They are all welcome.
Shall I entreat a word?
All of us?
Yeah.
Caesar? Yeah. Salad?
Stop it! Stop it! Give me your hands all over, one by one, and let us swear our resolution.
No, not an oath.
Oh.
What need we any spur to prick us to redress but our own cause? What other bond than secret Romans that have spoke the word and will not falter?
Let us not stain the even virtue of our enterprise.
To think that our course or our performance did need an oath, when every drop of blood that every Roman bears, and nobly bears, is guilty of a several bastardy, if he do break the smallest particle, the Higgs boson, of any promise that hath come from him.
Shall no man else be touched, but only Caesar?
Ah, Simba, well urged. I think it is not meet Mark Antony, so well beloved of Caesar, should outlive Caesar, which to prevent, let Antony and Caesar fall together.
No, our course will seem too bloody, Caius Cassius, to cut the head off and then hack the limbs. For Antony is but a limb of Caesar. He can do no more than Caesar's arm when Caesar's head is off, yeah? Oh.
Yet I fear him.
Oh, there is no fear in him. Let him not die, for he will live and laugh at this hereafter.
But it is doubtful yet whether he will come forth today or no, for he is superstitious grown of late. The persuasion of his soothsayer may hold him from the capital today.
If Caesar be so persuaded, I can sway him. Let me work. I will bring him to the capital. By the 8th hour, is that the uttermost?
Be that the uttermost, and fail not then.
I don't.
The morning comes upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus.
Gentlemen, look fresh and merrily.
Let not our looks put on our purposes, but bear it as our Roman actors do, with untired spirits and formal constancy. So, good morrow to you, everyone.
Morrow.
Anyone got a peeler? How now, Portia? Wherefore rise you now?
Brutus, you have ungently stolen from my bed. Dear my lord, make me acquainted with your cause of grief.
I am not well in health, that is all.
Brutus is wise, and were he not in health, he would embrace the means to come by it.
Why, so I do. 5 a day. I pray you go to bed.
Is Brutus sick?
No.
And is it physical? And will he steal out of his wholesome bed to dare the vile contagion of the night and tempt the roomy and unparted air to add unto his sickness? No. My Brutus, you have some sick offense within your mind. I charm you with my once commended beauty that you unfold to me. Yourself, your heart, why you are heavy, and what men tonight have had resort to you, who hid their faces even from darkness. Within the bond of marriage, tell me, Brutus, is it accepted that I should know no secrets that appertain to you? Dwell I but in the suburbs of your good pleasure. If it be no more, then Portia is Brutus's harlot, not his wife.
You are my true and honourable wife.
If this were true, then should I know this secret. I grant I am a woman, but a woman with all that Lord Brutus took to wife. Think you I am no stronger than myself? Tell me your counsels, I will not disclose. I have made strong proof of my constancy, giving myself a voluntary wound. Here is the thigh.
The thigh wound, yes.
Can I bear that with patience and not my husband's secret?
Oh, ye gods! Render me worthy of this noble wife. Oh, me great. Portia, what it is, I will unfold to you. It's not my legs. I will unfold to you as we are going. And to whom it must be done to.
Set on your foot, and with a heart new fired, I'll follow you. To do I know not what, but it sufficeth that Brutus leads me on.
Follow me then.
Oh, no.
Door.
Oh, come on. Nor heaven nor earth have been at peace tonight. Thrice hath Calpurnia in her sleep cried out, "Help, ho, they murder Caesar." Oh, who's within?
My lord!
Go bid the priests do present sacrifice and bring me their opinions of success.
I will, my lord. Love him. I'm all right.
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk forth? You shall not stir out of your house today.
Oh, Caesar shall shall forth, for the things that frighted me ne'er looked but on my back. And when they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Oh, Caesar, I never stood on ceremonies, yet now they fright me. There is one within, besides the things that we have heard and seen, recounts most horrid sights seen by the watch. A lioness hath whelped in the streets, and graves have yawned and yielded up their dead. Horses did neigh, and dying men did groan, and ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets. Oh, Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and I do fear them.
Yet Caesar shall forth, for these predictions are to the world in general as to Caesar.
The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of princes.
Oh, prepare my bath, for I shall bathe. Who is the daddy? Who is the daddy?
Caesar is a daddy.
Who is the daddy?
Caesar.
Amazing what you can get people to do. Behave. I must warn you, this next scene is PG. Pretty gorgeous. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. It seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. What say the augurers?
We would not have you stir forth today, plucking the entrails from an offering forth. We could not find a heart within the beast.
The gods do this in shame of cowardice. Caesar should be a beast without a heart if he should stay at home today for fear. No, Caesar shall not. Danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he. We are two lions littered in one day, and I the elder, and more terrible, and Caesar shall forth.
Alas, my lord, your wisdom is consumed in confidence. Do not go forth today.
Oh, do not go forth today.
Yes!
Call it my fear that keeps you in the house and not your own. We'll send Mark Antony to the Senate House, and he shall say you are not well today.
Mark Antony shall say I am not well, and for thy humour, I will stay at home.
My God!
His dearest Brutus, he shall tell them so.
My worthy Caesar, all hail! I'm come to bring you to the Senate House.
And you are come in very happy time to bear my greeting to the Senate and tell them that I will not come today. Cannot is false, and that I dare not falser. I will not come today. Tell them so, Brutus.
Say he is sick.
Oh, shall Caesar send a lie? I will not come today.
Most mighty Caesar, let me know some cause, lest I be laughed at when I tell them so.
Oh, well. The cause is in my will. I will not come. That is enough to satisfy the Senate, but for your private satisfaction, because I love you, I will let you know. Calpurnia here, my wife, stays me at home. She dreamt tonight that she saw my statue, which, like a fountain with 100 spouts, did run pure blood. Many lusty Romans came smiling and did bathe their hands in it. This does she apply, for evils imminent and portents, and hath on her bended knees begged that I will stay at home.
Well, this dream was all misinterpreted. It is a vision, fair and fortunate. Your statue, spouting blood in many pipes, in which...
That's why we're not allowed in the public part.
signifies that from you Rome shall suck reviving blood, and great men shall press for tinctures, stains, relics, and cognizance. This, by Calpurnia's dream, is signified.
And this way have you well expounded it.
I have, when you've heard what I can say, and know it now. The Senate have concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If you send word you will not come, their minds may change. If Caesar hide away, will they not whisper, no, Caesar is afraid. Caesar is Pardon me, Caesar. Pardon me, for my dear, dear love to your proceeding bids me tell you this.
How foolish do your fears seem now, Calpurnia. I'm ashamed I did yield to them. Oh, pull my finger. Give me my robe. Or I will go. What is the clock?
At least 8.
Go bid them prepare within. Good friend, come in and taste some wine with me. For we, like friends, will go together. Come on, hunt for Caesar. Here we go. Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I hate being Roman sometimes. Oh. How every like is not the same, Caesar. The heart of Brutus yearns to think upon. Aye.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, aye.
Caesar! Beware of Brutus! And take heed of Cassius. Come not near Casca. Have an eye to Cinna. Trust not Trebonius, and mark well Metellus Cimber. There is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar. The mighty gods defend thee. Soothsay, kiss, kiss, hug, kiss, kiss. Oh, if thou readst this, O Caesar, thou mayest live. But if not, the fates with traitors do contrive. Oh, not yet. I'm all right.
Caesar! Caesar!
Say my name! Peace! Now just you. Lovely. Now, the Ides of March.
Bam, bam, bam!
The Ides of March.
Bam, bam, bam!
The Ides of March are come!
Aye, Caesar, but not gone. All hail Caesar! Read this schedule.
Oh, Caesar! Metellus Simba would have you all read at your best leisure this, his humble suit.
I'll read mine first, for mine's a suit that touches Caesar nearer. I'll read it, great Caesar.
What touches us ourselves shall be last served.
Oh, delay not. Read it instantly.
What is this fellow mad?
Sirrah, give place. What urge you or petitions in the street? Come to the capital.
I wish today your enterprise might fail.
What enterprise, Artemidoras?
What said Artemidorus?
He wished today our enterprise might fail. I fear our purpose is discovered. Casca, be sudden, for we fear prevention. Brutus,
What? Come with me.
what shall be done?
Be constant, Cassius.
Trebonius knows the time, for look you, he moves Mark Antony out of the way. Casca, you are the first that raise your hand.
Oh, are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must redress? Well,
Most high, most mighty, Caesar, Metellus Simba, lays before your seat an humble heart.
oh, I must prevent thee, Simba. Thy brother, by decree, is banished. If thou dost bend and pray and fawn for him, then I spurn thee like a cur out of my way. And know that Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
I kiss thy hand, Caesar, but not in flattery, desiring thee that Publius Simba,
A Wimberway.
might have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What, Brutus?
Pardon, Caesar! Caesar, pardon! As lowest thy foot doth Cassius fall to beg enfranchisement for Publius Simba.
A Wimberway.
I could be well moved if I were as you. But I am constant as the northern star. Let me a little show it even in this, that I was constant, Simba should be banished, and constant do I remain to keep him so.
Oh, Caesar!
Oh, hence wilt thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar!
Oh, doth not Brutus bootless kneel?
Break thine hands for me!
Et tu, Brute? Infamy! Infamy! You want to be in the show? Come to rehearsal. They've all got it!
Freedom! Liberty! The tyranny is dead! Run hence! Proclaim! Cry about it in the streets!
Some to the common pulpits and cry out liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement.
People and senators, be not affrighted.
Go to the pulpit, Brutus!
No, let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows and besmear our swords, and then walk we forth, even to the cafe through there, serving hot drinks and waving our red weapons in the air, let's all cry peace, freedom, and liberty!
Stoop then and wash.
Yes, stoop and wash, stoop and wash.
Simba, what are you doing? What? Shall we fall?
Aye, every man away. Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his heels with the most boldest and best hearts of Rome.
But so, who comes here? Welcome, Mark Antony.
Oh! Mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be let blood? Who else is rank?
Oh,
Well, if I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death hour, nor no instruments of half that worth of those your swords made rich with the most noble blood of all this world. I do beseech ye, if you bear me hard now, whilst your purpled hands do reek and smoke, fulfill your pleasure.
Oh,
whoa, no.
Antony, beg not your death of us. Though now we must appear bloody and cruel, as by our hands, and this, our present act. Our hearts, you see not, they are pitiful, and pity to the general wrong of Rome.
Rome!
That's not the pigeons, though. To you, our swords have leaden points. Our hearts of a brother's temper do receive you in with all kind love, good thoughts, and reverence.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's in the disposing of new dignities.
Only be patient till we have appeased the multitude beside themselves with fear. I mean, look at them. And then we will tell you and give you the reason why I, that did love Caesar when I struck him, have thus proceeded.
I doubt not your wisdom. Let each man render me his bloody hand. First, Marcus Brutus, will I shake with you? Next, Caius Cassius, do I take your hand? Yours? Good Simba? My valiant Casca, yours. The last, not least in love, yours, good Trebonius. Gentlemen, all. Alas, what shall I say? Pardon me, Julius. Here wast thou bade, Braveheart. Here didst thou fall, and here thy hunter stands, signed in thy spoil and crimsoned in thy lethe.
Mark Antony, what compact mean you to have with us? Will you be pricked in number of our friends, or shall we on and not depend on you?
Well, therefore I took your hand, but was indeed swayed by looking down on Caesar. Friends, I am with you all and love you all. Upon this hope, that you shall give me reason why and wherein Caesar was dangerous.
Or else were this a savage spectacle? No, our reasons are so full of good regard that were you Antony, the son of Caesar, you would be satisfied.
That's all I seek.
Yeah.
And moreover suited that may produce the body to the marketplace, and in the pulpit, as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, a word with you. Do not consent Mark Antony speak in his funeral. Know you how much the people may be moved by that which he will utter?
What? This lot? I shall myself into the pulpit first and give the reason of our Caesar's death. It shall advantage more than do us wrong.
But I know not what may fall. I like it not.
Antony? Antony? You shall not in your speech blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar, and say you do it by our permission, in the same pulpit whereto I am going after my speech has ended.
Be it so. I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then, and follow us. Peace!
Freedom!
And liberty!
Peace! Freedom and liberty! Peace! Freedom and liberty! Peace! Freedom and liberty!
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, a curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Blood and destruction shall be so in use. And Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice, cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war. Woof! Oh, but here comes the messenger. Now, you serve Octavius Caesar, do you not? Yes, Mark Antony. Brilliant. And Caesar did right for him to come to Rome.
Yes, Mark Antony.
Is thy master coming?
Yes, Mark Antony.
Brilliant. Post back with speed. Tell him what I've chanced. Here is a mourning Rome, a dangerous Rome. No Rome of safety for Octavius yet. Hi, hence, and tell him so. Yet stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. Thou shalt not back till I have bore this course into the marketplace. Lend me your hand. Right, you stand right there. I take this from 3, we lift. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, got him, got him, got him. I'll tell you what, I'll take him from here. Thank you very much. You take your seat, sir. Thank you.